Lay the towel down. You're gonna measure out a club and a half. Our goal here is not to hit the towel.
Hi, my name is Miriam and I've been playing for 1 year and I shoot around mid-80s. I'm a good chipper, but I have a hard time like hitting on the ball. I hit behind it, and today I want to learn how not to chunk it.
Hi Miriam, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good, so good to see you back. So right now we are struggling with a little bit with your irons. You're saying that you're hitting behind the ball. So it's very typical of players who tend to fall back a little bit and then early extension with the right arm. So let's take a look at this video, see if we can address the issue and see how we can fix it, okay? So your setup looks pretty good here, okay Miriam? It looks very nice, good posture, good weighting over our feet, or over our ankles. As we go back here, let's draw a circle around our head here. As we move this back, see how your head sways to the right? And as we do that, then the head kind of gets down and stays back there. And the other thing, as you can see here, we get a little bit of an early extension on that right elbow, meaning we're releasing it early, and that's why we're hitting behind the ball and shoving it out. So I think a lot of golfers carry a towel on their bag, so this is a very good way to work on this here. So we're gonna work on a couple things. A lot of players here in Southern California, as yourself, are hitting off mats. So sometimes when you hit behind the ball, you really don't feel it. You know, you could be 1/8 of an inch behind it and the ball's gonna still come out very nicely. If you're on actual turf, when you play in tournaments, you're gonna be a little bit chunky. So what I want you to do is, instead of using an iron to start out with, let's start out with your wedge, okay? So what I want you to do is take a towel, fold it up a little bit. You're gonna place it behind the golf ball. Now if we take this club here, I want you to measure out 1.5 clubs a little bit, and you're gonna put the ball in front of it. This is gonna give you really good feedback on mats to know, or even on grass as well, if you're hitting behind the ball, because our goal here is not to hit the towel. So as we set up to this here, if you stand over here, Miriam, a couple of things here. What I want to see out of you is going to be, you're going to create a little bit of pressure on the left, okay? But then when you do that, I don't want the head moving with it. Apply pressure on the left, hand's going to be a little bit forward, and we're going to get the left hand out here. And you see how my right elbow's bent a little bit there? It's not straight out. It's got some flexion to it. So as you do that, I want you to maintain that in front of the body. See that? Because what's happening with you, you're getting here and you're throwing this out already. And if I do that, I'm really gonna hit that towel. So we're gonna get here, we're gonna add a little bit of weight to the left. You're gonna have a little bit of flexion in that right elbow, and you're gonna maintain that. And as you do that, then you're able to hit down and through the ball and miss that towel completely. So let's set up here. We're gonna measure out about 1.5 clubs. Ball's gonna be out here. And as we go back here, bring it back slowly. This is gonna bend a little bit. Remember we talked about a little bit of bend here? Good. And then you're gonna maintain that flexion here, and then until after the ball, you're gonna release it, okay? So a little weight on the left. Right arm is gonna bend a little bit on us. There you go, good. And now you're gonna, okay, try that again. But Miriam, we gotta keep our head centered, okay? We can't be moving it left to right. It's gotta stay centered. Okay, all right, let's do that again. Okay, let's go ahead and set up. Ball position, you're gonna move a little bit more that way. It's gonna be in the back of your stance. Good, as you bring it back here, you're gonna feel this elbow break a little bit. You're gonna keep it more to your side. There you go, now you're gonna weight to the left, which is gonna move the center, and then you're gonna release out here, okay? So let's do that again. Weight to the left, hands out, good. Very nice, good. Now let's watch that video here. So as we're coming down, we have better shaft lean now. As I draw this line down the left arm here, we can see that this club is trailing behind it. That way we can move the club in the low point in front of the ball. Good, now you're staying down and through the shot. So that's what I really want you to work on as you continue this drill, because if you try to fix that low point at full speed to start out with, it's gonna be very difficult. You're just gonna continue hitting behind the ball. So towel drill, gonna add a little bit of weight to the front. Good extension of the left arm. Keep that right elbow bent in front of us and release it through, okay? So your homework, again, is gonna be, which you should have, a towel, okay? It's a very simple thing. And then either your sand wedge or your gap wedge to use to start out with your warm-ups. You're gonna hit about 15 to 20 balls this way. You're gonna lay the towel down again. You're gonna measure out a club and a half out in front of you and put the ball there and really make sure that your eyes are focused on the ball so your head doesn't move back. And you're just gonna hit a bunch of punch shots to really make sure we stay in front of that ball, okay?
Okay.
Good job.